If you do not mind, then appreciate my efforts by subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much in advance. The president thanked the Ukrainian army for its steadfastness. On November 25, President Volodymyr Zelensky told which of the regions of Ukraine had the most difficult situation on the front line. The situation on the front line is still very difficult, especially in Donetsk, as it has been in recent weeks, he said. Zelensky thanked the Ukrainian army for its steadfastness. We want and will do everything to strengthen our defense. We want and will do everything to hold Russia accountable for this terrorist war. Important steps will be taken this week to achieve these results, he said. As the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine reported on the evening of November 27, the enemy continues to focus its main efforts on conducting offensive operations in the Bakhmut and Avdiivka directions. The residential areas of disputable Yakovlevka, Bakhmut, Kleshchevka, Andriivka, Kurdiamovka, Avdiivka, Vodian, Pervomaisk, Krasnodarovka, Marinka and Novomykolovka of Donetsk region were subjected to shelling from tanks, mortars, barrel and artillery, he said. As explained by the advisor to the presidential administration Alexei Arestovich, the invaders began to act from Marinka to Bakhmut. And in the area of Bakhmut and Soledar, the usual picture emerges: the Russians commit several attacks in daylight. However, Arestovich noted that the invaders had not succeeded, so new layers of dead Russians appeared in the camps. Zelensky stressed that the Ukrainian defense forces are preparing for this, and the authorities are losing all scenarios, including with partners. President Vladimir Zelensky predicts that next week will be difficult, as Russia is preparing new attacks on Ukraine. The terrorists are preparing new attacks and will not stop while they have missiles, the president said in his evening video message. He asked citizens to help each other. But our ability to help each other and take care of those who suffered the most, the elderly, families with children, people whose homes and loved ones were taken away by the war. Our mutual support is one of the elements of protection from terrorism and our strength, he said. Zelensky noted that the upcoming week could be as difficult as the one he studied. Our defense forces are preparing. The whole state is preparing for this. All scenarios are being worked out, including with partners, he said. And our alliance with them must be ready. Therefore, please do not leave those whom you can help without help. Please pay attention to the weather warnings on weekdays. Together and with mutual help, we will overcome this challenge of war. This winter, Russia's attempt to use the cold against the people, he said. On November 23, Russia once again launched a massive missile strike on Ukraine, reports Union. According to the national police, as a result of rocket attacks, 10 people were killed, including 2 children. Another 52 people were injured. Residential buildings, thermal power plants and substations in Kyiv, Vinnytsia, Lviv and Zaporizhzhia regions were affected. The air defense destroyed 5 aircraft and 51 of the 70 missiles fired by Russian troops. In many regions there was no electricity, water, heat and communication. The worst situation has developed in Kyiv and Odessa region. Due to damage to power facilities, there was a shortage of electricity, and therefore emergency power outages were organized in the regions. On the morning of November 27, Ukrenergo reported that the electricity deficit in Ukraine had decreased to 20%, which prompted power engineers to introduce equal restrictions for consumers. What do you think about it? Be sure to write your opinion in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with the most accurate and relevant news.